guys, how's it going? Welcome back to my channel. For those who are new, hello, I'm Ruby and this is my channel, and today I'm going to be sharing with you the best of 2017 products that I have truly been obsessing over, products I cannot live without. I have just been reaching for these products non-stop, and I thought I'd share it with you just in case you're in the market for, say, new foundation, mascara. I got everything in this little bag. I couldn't find another bag, so I used the Starbucks bag. But yeah, let's just go and dig right in. But before I quickly do that, I just want to say 2017 has just been, probably, to be honest with you, how can I put it? Utter crap. I'm sorry, it's just been the worst year of my life. I have been through probably hell and back this year. I won't go into too much detail in the beginning of the video, but if you stay tuned at the very end, I will go into more in depth. I'm going to talk about a loss I've had in my family, divorce. Yeah, so I'll just talk about that later on. But right now, it is time to show you what I have been loving. Alright, let's start with primer. I have been loving this Coconut Skin Smoothie Priming Moisturizer, and it looks like this. As you can tell, I have gone through quite a bit of it. I got this later on in the year, probably towards fall or beginning of fall, because my skin started to get really dry, and I wanted something that was moisturizing but also a primer at the same time. And I found this, and this one is really good if you have like sensitive skin like me. I wanted something that wasn't going to irritate it even more. So I tried this, and this was so soothing, and it really does moisturize the skin. At the same time, let me see if I can put some on my hand here. So I put a little bit there, and it kind of gives like a nice sheen to the skin as well. I don't know if the camera is going to be able to pick it up, but it gives you a nice healthy glow. It's moisturizing, it's soothing, and it doesn't irritate the skin. So if you have dry skin right now, I highly recommend this product. I know it comes in a little like smaller size. Sephora, where you line up, you can get like a little smaller size bottle of this to try it out, but this has been my go-to. It's really helped my skin, and it really preps the skin for the foundation. And speaking of foundation, let's move on to a couple foundations that have been my go-to non-stop. They have been my favorite foundation. I feel like it's really given me flawless skin, so let me show you exactly what I'm talking about. Just a quick warning, they are both messy right now. I didn't get a chance to clean them up because I do use them so often that they just get super messy. I'm almost out of both of them, but the first one I'm talking about is the Urban Decay All Nighter Waterproof Longwear Liquid Foundation. I've been wearing this for a few years now. I go back and forth, but this year I have really been loving this foundation because I have finally found the right shade. I feel like it really matches my skin tone, and the good thing about this is even though it's full coverage, you can build it, you can manipulate the coverage of it. If you just dot a little bit, you can still get a lighter coverage. At the same time, it does not feel heavy on the skin. It still feels like you're not wearing anything, and I do believe it's waterproof because here in Vancouver in Canada, there is a lot of rain happening. So I have stepped out without an umbrella, and I would look in the mirror and my foundation would still be on. So this is amazing, especially here from my location. At the same time, I just really like the flawless look it gives. The coverage is just spectacular. I feel like if I'm going to events for work, I just put this on. I just put a little bit more than usual, and I just feel like I look airbrushed. So this is a great foundation, and the next foundation I actually mix with it sometimes to give me a glow, and I do wear it alone as well. This one I'm kind of hesitant to show because it is kind of higher in the higher price range, but I do feel like it is worth it. It is the La Mer, the Soft Fluid Longwear Foundation, and it looks like this. It comes with a pump. Both of them do come with a pump, and both of them are almost out. So anyways, this one, by the way, is about 40, I believe, 42. I'm not quite sure. I'll link it somewhere up here or here, the price of this. And this one here in Canada is about 140, 142. I know it is really up there, but I really feel like when my skin needs a break and I want something lighter, I definitely grab this. I feel like it gives like a nice healthy glow. It really smooths out the face. Like how do I say this? It kind of just gives you a really nice filter over the face. It's not too high coverage like this one. This one is definitely lighter to medium, but it really does give you a soft focus. It blurs everything out. It gives you a nice youthful glow. That's probably the word for this. It gives you a nice youthful look. But I do like to mix these two together. When I'm going to events, I'll put this on and then I'll just add this on top on certain areas. It just looks so great on camera and they just look so flawless and just so effortless when you put these two together. So I've been loving these two for foundations. If you are on a budget, maybe opt for this one, even though it's still not like super inexpensive. But if you are looking for a great foundation, definitely try this. And if you don't mind spending a little bit more, then give this one a try as well. By the way, if you're here in Vancouver, look for Kara at the La Mer counter at Nordstrom. She is such a doll. She'll help you find a shade that you are. She'll help you find everything. She's such a doll. So hi Kara if you're watching. All right, the next two products I cannot live without. These two are what I use to put on the foundation. So let's start off with the one and only Beauty Blender. I love the Beauty Blender. I believe I may have claimed that there was this other sponge. It was a purple sponge. I'll link it down below. I did a video on it and I said that it was like comparable to the Beauty Blender. It's still a really good sponge, don't get me wrong, but I feel like it's still not comparable to the Beauty Blender. I think I spoke too soon. I got this one. I just used it to apply my makeup today, so it is a bit dirty. But what I really love about the Beauty Blender, it just gets in the right places. The pouncing motion really just melts the foundation into your skin, so it looks like second skin and it doesn't look too cakey, and I really like that about the Beauty Blender. I also use it to bake under the eyes and to cut around here when I'm baking. You can just use it in so many different ways with so many different products, liquid, cream, powder, and it does the job beautifully. This is still number one for me, and it's just, I just really cherish this and I cannot live without my Beauty Blender. So never again am I trying anything else. This is it for me. So this next product also blends out my foundation, but I've just found it in 2017 thanks to Tati. I love Tati. She's like my go-to girl. If she tries it and she likes it, I definitely have to try it myself. Some products have worked for me, some products have not. Everybody has their own personal experience with it. So anything that I'm showing right now too, if it doesn't work out for you, it's okay. Everyone's skin is different. Everyone likes different things, different products. So yeah, I just don't want to offend anybody that's watching that may have tried this and was like, that sucks. But anyways, enough of that. I want to talk about the next product. It is the Clarisonic Mia brush head or makeup brush head. This is like it is so amazing. I cannot live without this now. Ever since I've tried it, I was just like, okay, that's it. Like, that's it. I can't ever live without this. I'm sorry, it's really messy. So basically, it's just a brush head. So you just push it in and turn it. There's a button right here. This one is a Clarisonic, like the very first old one. I just have been using it for so long. I have the cleanser head, but this one I use for makeup. So you just put it on, or foundation. And also contour, you can use this for contour. But the brush head spins like that. I don't know if you can hear it. So basically, I apply the foundation onto my skin, I turn it on, and I go in circular motions. And let me tell you, this applies foundation so fast. So if I'm in a hurry, I'll just dot a little bit, turn this on, and just kind of buff it in real quick. And it just does the job, and it looks so flawless. So what I would do is I would apply my foundation with this, and then I would take the Beauty Blender and pounce it on to kind of melt everything else in. But let me tell you, this is a great investment. If you already have the Clarisonic Mia, try the brush head. I believe it's like $30, and I promise you, you're going to be like wowed with how amazing. It just blends everything out. It just makes it look so airbrushed and flawless. I feel like I've been way more confident with my foundation ever since I started using this. So I am very thankful for this for 2017. I discovered it later on in the year, but I'm really happy that I did because it is worth the investment. Okay, so now let's talk about powders. I have 3 here, so I'm going to start off with setting powder, the setting powder that I have been obsessing over. It just came out later on in the year as well. I heard pretty good reviews on it, so I tried it, and it is the Too Faced Peach Perfect mattifying loose setting powder. So I just use my beauty blender, I take it, I dab it, and I just use it to bake under my eyes, on my forehead, and sometimes to do a cut crease. But I just let it sit there for a bit, and I really like how it mattifies everything. I also feel like it does a nice job blurring out pores. So I like that. It doesn't settle into my fine lines around my eyes. So this has been amazing, not to mention how great it smells. It just smells so good. The only thing is, if you don't like products, or if you're allergic to products that have scent in it, like a really strong scent, you might want to stay away from this because it is quite heavy. You definitely smell it quite a bit, and it does linger for a while. So if you don't like that, stay away from this. But if you don't mind it, and if you're looking for a great mattifying powder, this is great. And then what I like to do when I have my foundation on, if I need extra coverage in some areas when I'm in a rush, and I just kind of put a little bit of foundation, and I look in the mirror and I feel like I need to add a bit more. I have been reaching for my Smashbox Photo Filter Powder Foundation. This is in the color number 5. I have had this for so long, I probably should throw it out soon because it's probably not good anymore. I did do a video on this a long time ago, so I'll link it down below. I remember I was really excited about that video because I was super excited to try this out. I've been reaching for this quite a bit. As you can tell, I've hit pan, like major pan, and it does what it says. It does give you a nice photo focus filter, and it looks beautiful in pictures as well. So the next powder is my favorite setting powder of all time. It is by far the best. I believe I mentioned this in my 2016 beauty favorites, and I'm mentioning it again this year and probably next year. This is probably my probably fourth one that I've bought, and it is the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Finish. I would open it up for you, but it is broken because I've hit pan and there's barely anything left. But let me try, actually. Let me try. Wish me luck. Oh no! But there's some. My pants are filled with powder. Oh well. So that's how it looks. I love this because after I have everything on, I just set my whole face with this and it just completes the look. Everything is softened. It's the last step that I do, and I feel like after I put the powder on, everything just comes together beautifully. And I feel like if I don't use this when I'm going to a fancier event, I feel like my face doesn't look as flawless. But with this, oh my gosh, it just completes the look. If you've seen my previous video, I spoke about this concealer, and I have been using it for quite a while, most of 2017, and it was a surprise for me. I did not think I would like this, but I really did enjoy it. I'm pretty much out. This is the Sephora Make No Mistake High Coverage Concealer. This is, I feel like you only need a little bit. It goes a long way. It covers up the dark circles. It doesn't crease. It's very comparable to the Tarte Shape Tape. So these two, this one's a little bit cheaper, I believe, by like $10. Don't quote me on that. Again, I'll put the information down below, but this one is amazing. I also love this. If you have a little bit more money to spend, this one is amazing. I finally got my hands on another one. And the only reason why I tried this is because I could not get my hands on this because it's not sold here in Canada, only in the States. Luckily, my brother went to the States and got it for me. Otherwise, I'd have to order it, and it's always out. Anyways, that's my long rant about Tarte Shape Tape. But it is amazing. Like, a little goes a long way, and this is probably the best coverage you can get with concealer. It actually is the best concealer ever. I do say second comes Sephora Make No Mistake Concealer. They have the same consistency. This one is just a bit more tacky. Now let's talk about mascara. I have never really been that big on mascara. I don't know why, but recently I got my eyebrows, how do you say that? Not extensions. I got the Yumi Lift. So it, what is that called? So basically, it's kind of like getting your eyelash permed. It's gone right now. My eyelashes are like pin straight. I don't even have eyelash curlers, so don't mind my eyelashes. But I am gonna get it done again. But anyways, my point is, because of that, I feel like I've tried different mascaras to kind of work with it, and I have found the two best mascaras I have ever tried, and I'm ecstatic because I've never really been into mascaras, and I feel like now I'm like, I know how mascaras work. I know which is good, which is not. But another thing, I will say I did try these before I watched Tati's videos because I believe she mentioned these, but all credits go to Tati because she knows what she's talking about, because this is like, wow. The number one that I have been obsessing over, that I cannot live without, this mascara gives my eyes life. Like once I put it on, it's like bam, like it lengthens them. It really does my eyes good. This one is the Essence Volume Stylist 18-hour lash extension mascara. It looks like this. I'll show you the wand. So the wand looks like that. I feel like I can really get it in between my lashes. It separates them, it lengthens them. It does something to my eyelashes that kind of make them look fake, but not super fake. It makes them look healthy and just separates them. You gotta try it. It's $5. I got it from Shoppers here in Canada. Essence is such a great brand. I feel like they're so underrated, but this is my favorite mascara, guys. Like I can't live without this. It's not the same without this mascara. So definitely give this a try if you're in the market for a new mascara. The only thing I have to say that why I do apply another mascara on top is because this one is not waterproof, and my eyes are quite sensitive and I always tear up, so I need something that's waterproof or else I'll look like a raccoon for the rest of the day. So the next one I apply on top is the L'Oreal Voluminous Lash Paradise. This one is waterproof. I feel like these two mascaras put together really work nicely together. This one kind of gives it more volume. So this one lengthens, this one adds more volume, and it's waterproof. So I really like these two together. So these two are just amazing mascaras. So the last product I am going to be talking about, this one is my favorite. This is my second bottle too, or second, how do you say that, lip paint. It is the Tarteist lip paint, and it looks like this. This one is in the color Rosé. I got this as a little sample, and I didn't think I would like it at first because I'm wearing it right now. It's just a very neutral, everyday color, but I realized I was reaching for it over and over again with the little tiny sample. I ran out of it, and then I had to use a different product, and I realized, no, I can't. I need something that I'm comfortable with. I just really fell in love with this because I feel like it's the perfect everyday nude for me. When I don't know what to wear, when I'm going to an event, if I have a smoky eye, I reach for this. When I'm going to work, when I don't really want a bold lip, I reach for this. I probably need to venture out and find a different nude, but for me this works, and this is my go-to. I feel like it would suit a lot of skin tones, darker skin tones, lighter skin tones. You just have to make sure to line it. When I ran out of it, I truly did feel lost. I know that sounds funny, but I felt lost. I would go to Sephora every single day and it would be out of stock, and I would be like, come on Sephora, stock up. And I've got a couple in my bag now, so I will not run out of this because I just love it. I feel like it makes my lips look even bigger than they are. Alright, so that's it for my favorites for 2017. Thank you so much for watching if you made it this far, because this video was crazy long, but I thought I would share everything that I've been loving with you because they have really worked out for me, and you never know, they might do the same for you. But before I go, I just want to quickly update you because I have been getting a lot of questions on my social media, and I have put it out there a little bit more. I'm trying to be more open now about my personal life because again, I do go on camera to talk to you guys. You are a part of my life. I do have a public social media, and I have posted about my mom, and I have posted about my relationships and my family on there. So first thing first, 2017 has been the toughest year yet because I'm trying not to be upset, because I really wanted to make this video a happy video because 2017 is over and time to move on. But I did lose my mom in 2017. It's the hardest thing that I've ever had to go through. My mom has been sick for quite a bit. I don't know if I mentioned it on here, but if you follow me on social media, on my Facebook, I have talked about her being ill for quite a long time now. But what's sad is that the cause of her death did not relate to her like getting dialysis or her kidney at all. So it was a sudden death. So that is why even to this day, it's quite hard to understand. But the good thing about my mom is that she has always been so strong, and she continues to give me strength every single day, and she always looked at life in a positive way. And that's how I choose to live my life. I choose to make her proud, and that is what I am doing. She has given me strength because I haven't been open about this as well, but unfortunately I am going through a separation right now. It's in the legal process. Both parties have agreed to it. Derek is an amazing man. He just had some inner demons he had to deal with. We are still in each other's lives. So many people have been asking me so many questions, especially on my Snapchat, and I thought, let me just quickly address it, put it out in the world. He's the father of my child, and we've had such a great time. We just have to go separate ways in our lives right now, and again, I wish him the best. So yeah, that has been what's been going on. All of 2017 from the start till the end has been a struggle, but again, I've really found myself. I guess it's bittersweet because it's been tough, but at the end of the day, I have learned to love myself more. I've learned to grow and be strong, and there are good things happening in my life now. 2018 has been amazing. It was a great start. I spent it with great people. I know I've been also getting a lot of questions about like my dating life and all that. I think I'm not ready to talk about that. I feel like that's going to be a process because I did live my life putting it out on social media, my marriage, and I feel like maybe this time around I will keep some things a little bit more private, but eventually I will share more of it though. Just give me some time. But anyways, yeah, that is it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. You guys have been so amazing. I have found that my true passion is just being in front of the camera and just being me, and I need to do that more because I feel like it truly makes me happy. I hope I can help you be happy, and I feel like now that I've gone through this journey of finding myself, who I truly am, I feel like it's now time to share what I've gone through and who I am with you. So I hope you can join me in this journey. Happy 2018, Happy New Year. Let's make this new year the best year of all. I am truly excited for the future because, if you choose to be happy, you can be happy. You are in charge of your life, and I have learned that, and I know that life can only get better from here. So thanks again. I love you so much, and if you haven't already, please press the subscribe button if you want to continue on with this journey. And if you enjoyed this video, I would truly appreciate it if you press the like button. And also, I feel like YouTube has made some changes. If you want to get notified when I have a new video up, please press that bell button. If you press that, you will get a notification when I have uploaded. So yeah, thank you again for watching. Stay tuned for my upcoming videos. I am motivated. Life will not knock me down this time. All right, I hope you have a great day or night wherever you are. I'll see you again soon. Mwah. Bye.